Please be seated. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Lieutenant of Cheshire, Lord Mayor of Chester, distinguished guests. A very warm welcome to all of you as we gather together in Chester's magnificent cathedral on this very special day. My name is Jill Reeve, and I'm Senior University Chaplain and Dean of Chapel. In addition to those of us gathered here in the cathedral, we are also joined by others online, and we extend a really warm welcome to each one of you as well. Gathered here in Chester Cathedral, it's worth noting the special relationship between the cathedral and the university that goes back to our roots as a pioneering and innovative college founded in 1839. Our university has changed immensely since the 1840s, but our mission statement continues to express our roots and our foundational values, founded in faith, creating community, serving society. Our multi-faith chaplaincy team now has the joy of supporting a vibrant, diverse, and international community of staff and students. And each one of you has made your own unique contribution in your time with us, and we are thankful for each one of you. And so, as our ceremony begins, I would encourage you to put aside all distractions, including worries about whether that cap of yours will actually stay on your head, and simply enjoy this very well-deserved moment. As this is the last day of our graduation ceremonies, as part of our prayers today, we are also remembering with thankfulness Reverend Canon Dr. Peter Jenner, who was Senior Chaplain and Dean of Chapel for our university for 10 years and who recently passed away. And so we pray for Vicky and the family at their time of sad loss. And so, as we begin our ceremony, let us unite our hearts and our prayers for each one of you graduating today. May you use your unique gifts and talents well, always mindful of the needs of others, and with a heart of care and compassion that is committed to a fairer and more just world. May you keep alive in you a spirit of inquiry and exploration, with an openness to question and be questioned in the search for truth, learning, and new insights. May you find before you new possibilities and wider horizons, and have the confidence to step out in faith with a sense of adventure, joy, and hope. And always let integrity be your guide. And may God bless you today and in all that lies ahead. Amen.
Permissum vicis ineo. I declare open this congregation for the presentation of degrees and awards. Good afternoon. My name is Giles Brandreth, and I have the great honour of being the Chancellor of the University of Chester. My principal role this afternoon is to salute you, to congratulate you on your wonderful achievement of being here today. It's completely brilliant. I do think you have done tremendously well to achieve your degrees and your awards. Well done, you. If you know me at all, apart from me being the Chancellor of the University here, I was the Member of Parliament here a few years ago, until the people spoke. You may have read one or two of my books. I hope you found them. You may even have seen me on television. I often appear on a program called This Morning, and if any of you or your families work from home, then I trust you have the television on to stimulate your endeavours while working from home, usually with the sound turned down, but if I pop up, feel free to turn the sound up. I also appear on a program called Celebrity Gogglebox. If people aren't familiar with this program, it's a television program in which they film people watching television. So you are watching other people watching television. This is what our culture has come to. I take part in the celebrity version called Celebrity Gogglebox. I have to say they use the word celebrity quite loosely. I've certainly not heard of any of the other people involved. But I've been doing it for several years now, and I began doing it with a wonderful woman called Sheila Hancock, Dame Sheila Hancock, a fine actress and a very fine human being, from whom I've learned a lot. She's now 91 years of age, full of life, energy, high intelligence and integrity, a remarkable human being. Anyway, we began doing this program called Gogglebox, and they film it remotely. You are alone in your sitting room, sitting on a sofa, watching programs that are fed to you. We began doing this during the global pandemic, and I have to say we found it quite strange as the weeks went by, realizing that there we were, Sheila approaching her 90s then, me, someone of riper years, the pair of us sitting together on a sofa in the middle of a global pandemic, realizing that week by week we were gradually getting hooked on a program called Naked Attraction. And because Sheila is of a certain age, her eyesight was beginning to go, so we had to move the sofa closer to the screen. I want to begin by just making us think how lucky we have all been to be part of this university community. If you are happy with your degrees, as I hope you are, you certainly should be, I hope you've been happy too with the time you've had here. You've made good friendships, and you feel you've been served well by the university. If that is how you do feel, this may be the moment to, in your heads and openly, to thank the teachers, the tutors you've had, the Vice-Chancellor and her team who run the whole show, all the catering staff, the cleaners, the porters, the people who make the university run. If this has worked for you, you've certainly worked hard for us. They've worked hard for you. This is a moment to give them a round of applause. Well done to them. Sometimes people say to me, Giles, at your age, why are you still writing books? Why are you still popping up on television? Why are you still working? And I explain to them that I am still working because I need the money. My wife who is here today, Michelle, my wife and I, we have 3 children and 7 grandchildren, and we have discovered over the years that money is the one thing keeping us in touch with them. So we definitely need the money. And if you are people here who, during your time at this university, have been helped by your families, either financially or morally or emotionally, if they have been part of your support system, if they've been good to you, this is the moment to thank family, friends, all the people who've helped you on this journey. So thanks to all of them. Well done. We all need family, we all need friends, we all need to be a leaf on a tree, and a university is a wonderful tree on which to be a leaf. What do I mean by that? Well, every individual in this cathedral is unique. just as every leaf on every tree in the world is unique. No two leaves alike, no two people alike. But you need to be attached to a tree, an organism that is still growing, that still has life. A leaf off a tree, well, it floats about a bit, it feels quite free, that's quite exciting, but it quite quickly floats to the ground and it dies. You need to be part of an organism that is larger than yourselves, and you have been. Being at a university, that is being part of something that is bigger than you. It's challenging for older people, easier for younger people when you're at school, at university, at a place of work. You are part of something that usually is bigger than you. But as you grow older, it can be difficult. Family go away, you may be left alone, you may be a widow or a widower, and being a leaf on a tree becomes more challenging. That's why people need to join a choir, become a bell ringer, join a golf club, play bridge, join a book club. You need to be part of something that has a life beyond you. We need community. People need people. And I hope you've found this a good community to be part of, and I hope you will stay part of it, that you will become proud alumni of the University of Chester and will keep in touch with us. As we like to say, Chester will always be part of you, and you will be part always of the University of Chester. I'm here as the Chancellor. What is the role of the Chancellor? Well, the Chancellor is merely the ceremonial head of the university. The real work is done by the Vice-Chancellor and her team, her colleagues. I am merely here to enjoy the celebrations, to salute you. I asked other chancellors when I became the Chancellor here what the job involved. They said it's very simple, a few words of advice and then a good handshake. Well, what words of advice have I got to offer you today? I do 2 podcasts. I do a podcast with the University of Chester called the Commonwealth Poetry Podcast. My daughter, Afra Brandreth, and I, we, every fortnight, visit a different Commonwealth country, there are 56 of them in all, and we talk about that country with people from that country, and we talk about the poetry of that country. This Sunday is Remembrance Sunday, and we are having a special podcast really celebrating the work of the Commonwealth War Graves Commission. In more than 150 countries around the world, there are war graves marking the passing of people who gave their men and women who gave their lives in service during wars in the last 100 and more years. In this very cathedral, there are 3 remarkable war memorials. If you get time later today, you may not, but do come back. There are 3. I was taken by the Dean to see all 3 of them today. They all are moving. One is for the RAF, one is for the Cheshire Regiment, and one is for people who lost their lives when HMS Chester went down at the Battle of Jutland during the Great War, the 1914-1918 war. And when you go to see that memorial, you'll see the names of some young men described as boy because they were 14, 15 years of age, younger than any of you here today, who gave their lives in service of their king and country at the time. And you'll recognize them because there they are named, their rank and their name is given in full, and then after it simply says boy. They were boys serving in the Royal Navy at the time. And one of them won the Victoria Cross. So it's just over there if you get the chance to go and see the War Memorial and remember this young man who gave his life and in doing so won the VC. We celebrate him in our podcast on Sunday. I do another podcast called Rosebud, where I talk to remarkable people about their first memories. Everyone from Dame Judi Dench to Sir Keir Starmer. And I ask them how they've achieved their success. And most of them give the same reply. They say it's meant a lot of hard work and perseverance. And we are here today to salute your hard work and perseverance. But sadly, or perhaps happily, it doesn't stop here. To achieve in this life, all the achievers say this, there is no shortcut. Hard work and perseverance. It's got you this far, it's going to get you even further. Be proud of it. I was told when I was a little boy by the headmaster of my school, Giles, remember, busy people are happy people. Be busy. It'll keep you happy. Work hard, persevere, you will succeed as you've succeeded here today. And finally, you'll get a handshake. You've had the wise words, and then you'll get the handshake. It's the moment of the handshake, that's when you get your award. That's when the degree becomes real. So savor the handshake. And don't worry if you think, well, who's he giving me a handshake? Remember, through this podcast, I've met remarkable people. Through this university, I've met remarkable people. Our King, Charles III, and Queen Camilla, they are both honorary graduates of this university. So I've shaken the hand that shook the hand of kings, queens, princes, prime ministers, presidents. So at one remove, within minutes from now, you will be getting that handshake. But to make you really appreciate it, let me tell you this. As I was walking through Chester today, I saw a statue of Paddington Bear sitting on a bench outside. And it reminded me that when I was quite young, I met Michael Bond. Michael Bond, born in 1926, is the writer, the author who created the stories about Paddington Bear, based on the bear that he bought as a present for his wife, the original Paddington Bear, bought from Selfridges in 1959. And when I was a little boy, I met Michael Bond, and I met that original Paddington Bear that has now been lost. No one knows where it is. But I actually held the paw of the original Paddington Bear. So, minutes from now, when you shake my hand, realize that you are shaking the hand that held the paw of Paddington Bear. No other university in the world can offer you that. That may be why you chose the University of Chester. And the good news is, there are no traces of marmalade on my hand. I'm ready to shake yours, to salute you and to congratulate you on these wonderful achievements of securing your awards and your degrees today. Be proud of yourselves. You've done so well. Congratulations and thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Professor Dave McGravy, Pro Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences. And it's my pleasure to present candidates for their degrees and awards. Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you these graduands for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit these graduands to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Chester.
For a programme of study entitled Globalization, Arab Values and Traditions in GMTV Content, Aya Abdul Rahim. For a programme of study entitled The 19th Century Female Sex Worker in Britain and France, the Representation of Stereotypes in Visual and Literary Cultures, Holly Geary-Jones. For a programme of study entitled How Artists, Arts Organisations, Communities Collaborate, Creating Resilient Social Spaces, Tracy Simpson. For a programme studied entitled Beyond the Playground, Exploring the Production of Playfulness as an Embodied Experience Through Personal Practice, Tracy Spires. Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you these graduands for admission to the degree of Master by Research in this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit these graduands to the degree of Master by Research of the University of Chester.
Jacob Allen. Megan Waugh. Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you these graduands for admission to the degree of Masters of Arts in this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit these graduands to the degree of Master of Arts of the University of Chester.
Hassan Jan. Paul Ray. Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you these graduands for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Arts in this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit these graduands to the degree of Bachelor of Arts of the University of Chester.
Brandon Addy. Andrew Ameson. Darcy Alcock. Luke Armstrong. Laura Aspinall. Luke Atherton. Recipient of the Malcolm Crossland Award for Excellence and the University Prize for Popular Music Performance, Evan Avails. Chloe Bayard. Holly Barber. Natasha Barker. Charlotte Barker. Abby Beddoes. Alex Bennett. Sophie Bestwick. Antonia Beston. Alicia Bocara. Kyle Bodison. Joshua Booth. Zaki Boudadawi. Tiger Lily Bowden. Stuart Boyd. Megan Bradley. Aaron Bradley Clark. Abigail Brooke. Lucy Brooks. Tyler Broughton. Emily Brown. Isabel Burke. Recipient of the University Prize for Fashion Marketing and Communication, Jessica Burton. Sophie Carpenter. Lorna Carrick, Annabelle Carter, Catherine Challoner, Daniel Chandler, Sophie Cheers, Holly Chelu, Lucy Chester, Ellie Chidlow, Abby Chioki, Lily Cliff, Christopher Clinton, Carrigan Collins, Maya Cowdell, Poppy Crane, Daniela Crowther-Green, recipient of the University Prize for Dance, James Cruikshank. Louis Morgan Crump, Kyle Cullen, Flynn Davies, Felicity Dean, Joseph Devereaux, Abby Dickinson, Abigail Dickinson, Leith Dickinson, Rio Doherty, Dominika Dolniak, recipient of the Malcolm Crossland Award for Excellence, Corinne Doolan. Erin Dove, Isabel Dudley, Lucas Dutton, Samuel Duxbury, Caitlin Edmondson, Callum Elliott, Alice Ettinger, recipient of the Malcolm Crossland Award for Excellence, Kieran Evans. Olivia Louise Ewing. Catherine Futrell, Ben Fillingham, Matthew Finley, Daniel Firth, Sam Fleming, Lawrence Foraker, Claudia Gambles, recipient of the Star of Cowdray Solicitors Prize for Fine Art, Amanda George Higgins. Recipient of the Bradbury Prize for Drama and Theatre Studies, Louis Gibson. Laura Goodwin, Esther Goff, Thomas Golding, Michael Grabarak, Bryony Graham, Amy Green, Nolan Green, recipient of the University Prize for Product Design, Sophie Green. Recipient of the University Prize for Interior Design, Sarah Griffiths. Ewan Griffiths. Grace Hager. Tess Halliwell. Amelia Halsall. Jade Hamer. Lucy Hancock. Rosie Harris-Jones. Elise Harrison. Joanne Harvey. Charles Harvey. Ruby Hawkes. Alexandra Hyam. Noah Hignett Kirkbright. Mark Hiley. Catherine Hinley. Owen Michael Hinton Payne. Abby Horty. Lisa Hodgson. Leah Hogan. Casey Leah Hollowell. James Horsfield. Camelia Howard. Recipient of the University Prize for Music Production, Fraser Howells. Hystrina Hystrova. Amy Hughes. Recipient of the University Prize for Fashion Communication Marketing, brackets social media, close brackets, Anna Hughes. Emma Hughes. India Hutchinson. Sophie Highgate. Jaya Karatheri Rambi. Sarah Jackson. Olivia Jagger. Anna James. Joel John. Georgina Johnson. Courtney Jones. Ebony Jones. Bethan Jones. Bryn Jones. Eva Karabobiva. Danny Keatman. Joshua Keeler. Lucy Kershaw. Adam Kidd. Militia Kilkenny. Recipient of the Malcolm Crossland Award for Excellence, Hayley Kisby. Finn Knowles. Carol Kowalski. David Lane. Faith Latham. Ellie Lewis. Chi Ching Lee. Ronja Lindstrom. Sophie Lomax. Sophie Lowe. Diane Maccabi. Recipient of the University Prize for Photography, Madeleine MacDonald. Elliot McGilray. Rowan McGee. Matteo Maloma. Abdul Manan. Matiraj Manarara Raj. Tasha Mansell. Sir Charles Marshall, Luis Martel Correa, Leanna Martin, Elaine Mason, Harry Massey, Abby Mayers. Recipient of the University Prize for Fine Art, Monique Mayers. Samantha McGee, Holly McGinty, Madeline McKenna, Olivia McKeown, Ellie McNamara, recipient of the University Prize for Graphic Design, Jasmine Menier. Rowan Mercer, Katrina Moffat, Ebony Morgan, Lauren Morgan, recipient University Prize for Fashion Design, Louise Morgan. Sean Morgan, Amelia Moy, recipient of the University Prize for Critical Theory, Levi Mulholland. Gabrielle Munro, Joseph Murphy, Martha Nauf, Hermione Nicholson, Henry Nicholson Kempster, Kirsten Niestroy, recipient of the Malcolm Crossland Award for Excellence, Amy Oldfield. Chloe O'Neill, Ophelia Omeroyd, Ella Ostruchow, James Owens, Kieran Owens, Doolin Page, Ravleen Panesar, Rihanna Park, Annabelle Partington Smith, Fabio Pazzarini, Samuel Pearson, Morgan Phillips, Sophie Pick, Bethany Piper, Megan Plant, Aleski Podolski, Neve Pomfrey, Sophie Pomfrey, Gabriel Popper, Benjamin Pratt, Lydia Prescott, Naomi Quantrell, Scarlett Quinn, Natasha Reid, Freya Reid, Adam Riley, Jessica Rimmer, Jamie Roberts, recipient of the University Prize for English Language, Holly Robinson Crane. Ro Robson, Elizabeth Rothwell, Anna Rowell, Hala Sella, Jake Salisbury, Lucy Salmon, Leanne Scott, Kyle Shaw, Natalie Sheldon, Emma Skite, Brandon Smith, Shannon Smith, Ella Snape, Erin Sparrow, Alexandra Stevens, Emily Stokes, Leah Street, Lily Street, Matthew Sutton, Ebony Tate, Daisy Taylor, Caitlin Thomas, Chloe Evelyn Thompson, Amelia Tishard, Harrison Todd, recipient of the University Prize for Creative Writing, Michael Toomey. Caris Tompkinson, Neve Travis, Jace Traynor Barry, Alicia Trimble, Evie Turner, Jasmine Walker, Gemma Watkin, Lilia Watson, Chloe Wheel, recipient of the University Prize for English Literature, Kate Wilde. Daniel Wilkinson, recipient of the Alex Roberts Prize, James Wilkinson. Tyrion Williams, Holly Wilson, Katie Winterbourne, Miloš Wineski, Andrzej Witkowski, Bethany Woods, Charlotte Woods, Ella Ray Woodward, Morgan Woodward, Joshua Yusuf, Jessica Salasko, Evelina Samaitait, Yishan Zhu, Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you this graduand for the award of postgraduate diploma of this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I present to this graduand the award of postgraduate diploma of the University of Chester.
Emily Draper. Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you this graduand for the award of Diploma of Education of this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I present to this graduand the award of Diploma of Higher Education of the University of Chester.
Charles Kynaston. Chancellor, I make application to you to present the degrees and awards listed to those candidates at the University of Chester who have not been presented in person, but whose names appear in the programme and who have indicated that they wish their degrees to be presented in their absence. I certify that they are worthy to receive those degrees and awards, and I stand as proxy for them.
I admit them to those degrees and present those awards, and I accept you as proxy. I'm now inviting Gemma Watkin, graduate of the class of 2024, to address the congregation.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Gemma, and I've just completed my dance degree. Standing here today feels surreal. After years of hard works, late nights, and countless challenges, we're finally at this moment, which is graduation. There were times when this day felt so far away, and when we were buried in deadlines, projects, and endless to-do list. Today is a celebration of everything we've accomplished and everything we've overcome to reach this point. Looking back at our time here, I've realised how much we've all grown, not only as students, but as individuals. For me, moving away from home to a new city, knowing no one and starting afresh was a huge challenge. It's hard to pick a single favourite memory from our time here, as there's so many. We embraced student life and seized every opportunity, from memorable nights out to late night study sessions. Every moment contributed to experiences we will never forget. Academically, I've loved my course and felt genuinely supported throughout. The creative freedom we were given was a gift, allowing us to express ourselves, try new things, and explore passions in ways that made learning both meaningful and fun. I have learnt some valuable lessons, a main one being is that you have to fail to succeed. You never start with a finished product, and that patience and self-belief are crucial. We have all worked incredibly hard for everything we've achieved, and being here today is a recognition of our hard work and a reminder that we truly deserve every success we've earned. As we stand on the brink of a new chapter, it's amazing to think of all the different avenues we are about to embark. My aspirations are to inspire the youth in my hometown, helping change negative perceptions and encouraging young people to engage with the creative arts and culture. I believe that creativity is a powerful tool of transformation. Through programmes, workshops and community events, I hope to create spaces where young people can express themselves, explore their talents and find their voices. It's crucial that we empower the next generation so they see their value and their creativity and recognise the impact they can have on their own community. I encourage all of you to reflect on the paths you wish to take. Let's carry forward the lessons we've learned and use our talents for positive change. The world needs our energy, creativity and commitment to make a difference. Each of us has the potential to spark change, no matter how small. I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has been a part of this journey. To my family and friends, thank you for your unwavering support and belief. To our faculty, on behalf of all of us, thank you for sharing your knowledge and guiding us along the way. And to my classmates, my friends who have become my family, thank you for your laughter, the late nights and shared experiences that will stay with me forever. I'm so grateful for the supportive, loving and warm network we've built together. As we go forth, let's carry the spirit of collaboration and community with us. May we continue to lift each other up and strive for excellence, not only for ourselves, but for those around us. Congratulations, class of 2024. Here's to the adventures that await us and the positive changes we can make together.
I now invite Professor Eunice Simmons, our Vice-Chancellor, to address the congregation.
Thank you, Gemma, for those important and inspiring words. You're a change maker indeed. Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to leave you with a few impressions of what the wonderful graduates have been getting up to while they've been students with us. We've celebrated the achievements from the School for Creative Industries, and our graduates haven't just excelled academically, but have also made significant strides in their respective fields. For example, an interior design graduate from this cohort has been shortlisted for a Global Art and Design Award, showcasing the exceptional talent nurtured within our walls. This recognition on an international stage is a testament to the innovative and boundary-pushing work our students produce. And 6 of our fashion design graduates received an extra level of recognition by showcasing their collections at a pop-up store in the Cheshire Oaks retail outlet. This opportunity allowed them to present their unique visions to a broader audience, gaining invaluable exposure and experience. And the end-of-year show from this graduating cohort was nothing short of spectacular. It received high praise from the scores of visitors who attended, including schools, colleges, potential employers, and the proud friends and family of those whose work adorned the creative campus at Kingsway. The event was a true celebration of creativity and talent, leaving a lasting impression on all who attended. In the realm of writing, a graduate from English Language Journalism won the prestigious Wilko Johnson Writing Award for Young Writers. Her words resonated deeply with the judges, earning her this esteemed accolade and highlighting the power of storytelling nurtured here at Chester. Our media and TV production and music production graduates also made their mark by exhibiting their short film at Storyhouse to a public audience. This achievement underscores their ability to create compelling narratives and engage audiences through their craft. Additionally, a media and TV production graduate launched a regular show on Wrexham's Premier Radio, demonstrating the practical application of their skills and their readiness to take on the professional world. Our product design students had the unique opportunity to work with a diverse range of clients in their major projects, including Chester Zoo, Ineos Grenadier, and the Neurotherapy Centre. They negotiated their own design briefs, tailoring projects to their individual interests and showcasing their versatility and professionalism. These achievements are just a glimpse of the incredible journey our graduates have undertaken. They've faced challenges, embraced opportunities, and emerged as confident, skilled, and creative professionals ready to make their mark upon the world. So to our graduates, as you step into the next chapter of your lives, remember that the skills, knowledge, and experiences you've gained here at Chester will serve as a strong foundation for your future endeavours. Continue to push boundaries, challenge conventions, and let your creativity shine. We do hope that you are as proud of your achievements as we are proud of you. Now, I'd like to conclude with some heartfelt thank yous to the Dean and Chapter of this great cathedral for hosting us, to the musicians we've heard this week, particularly the London Fanfare trumpeters, but also to the cathedral's organists, Daniel Matheson and Alexander Langan-Palatai, who've played so wonderfully for us this week. I would love them to get a round of applause. Thank you. I'd also like to thank our governors who helped guide this institution, and of course to those academics who've taught and supported you all throughout your studies. Also to our professional services staff who've looked after you in so many ways, some of which you may not even be aware of. I'd like to do a couple of extra thank yous for our final ceremony. I'd like to thank our security team who've stood in the cold outside to make sure we could be safe inside. In fact, they were so secure, they didn't let the Chancellor in on the first day. Also to our media and AV team. So not only have they managed all the sound and video in this wonderful setting, they have also facilitated more than 20,000 people watching these ceremonies in many countries around the world. So thank you to both those teams. But many of you will know that to bring such a wonderful event together, not just once, but 12 times this week, takes a coordinator. And I would like to pay particular tribute to our coordinator, Debbie Nunes, who's our ceremonies and awards coordinator. So Debbie, are you here? I would also like to give another bouquet of flowers actually to our Chancellor's wife, Michelle, because you all laughed at our Chancellor's jokes, but actually I think Michelle deserves some recognition because I think she might have heard one or two of them more than once. And my last thank you goes to our graduates. As students, you chose the University of Chester in the first place. And together in this wonderful setting, with the splendour and the fanfares, we wanted to give you a day you can truly remember. So class of 2024, you all deserve a huge round of applause. Congratulations.
As our graduation ceremony draws to a close, we hope this day has been memorable for you and for those who have supported you throughout your studies. I want to reiterate my congratulations to all of you here. This is a special day that I hope you will always remember, and you can be very proud of yourselves. The future is yours, so own it well. I now declare closed this congregation for the presentation of degrees and awards. Salva sit universitas nostra, quod pregantis consurgamus.